Oh, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. We're back in Genshin Impact, and we're continuing the shenanigans, that is, the Aranara quest chain. Uh, we are doing Irate Iron Chunk of the Varuna Gatha quest chain, and it tells me to head to the Ruins of Dahri to look for Arabalika, who is apparently a really strong fighter. In Articulate, Arabalika is exploring the ruins of Dahri, where big iron chunks abound alone. Though he is a master of Ararakalari, which is like Aranara powers, I guess, it may be better to check in on him. ... So yeah, we've been helping the Aranara of this area kind of cleanse this tree, and by doing that we have to like cleanse a bunch of like other things in order to like rid this place of marana and like fungi and bad seed and bad soil and bad rain apparently. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and I've been able to help Arapandu. He led me to Aranyaka, and now he's telling me to go help Arabalika. So yeah, let's go and do that. I don't think there's a good teleport. Let's just teleport here. I think that might be better. I think if I go from where I was at the beginning of this video, I guess, it would have been like an uphill and probably a lot of climbing, which is lame. But now that it's downhill from here, I can just get a nice scenic look at the scenery or the terrain here. I think I've actually explored this place a little bit, since I think that is where we needed to go to the desert. So yeah, at the moment, even though this is a 3.0 quest line, it's already in, like 3.1 already came out, and I've already kind of done a little bit of the 3.1 stuff. I'm just coming back to this now, but I think I'm still gonna put this in 3.0's like playlist, so the chronology of things will be a little messed up, but hopefully that's not too big of a deal to people who are watching these in the future, potentially. Hopefully people would watch these in the future. I don't know. It won't affect the story progression and stuff too much. It's just that if the people are following this channel for like me, I guess, for listening to me and my like take on things, there might be like a little bit of difference. Or the chronology of my life will be a little different. The way I like explain things, or maybe some of the things that happened in my life that I kind of talk about in these videos, might be a little out of order, which I don't think I've been doing all that much. Anyway, the Ruins of Dahri, our hunter spoke, should be around here. Arabalika, blah, 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 blah. Damn it, I think I would have been able to read that in time, but I wasn't rambling about random stuff. Yeah, anyways, we'll just continue. Let's not worry about me all too much. Let's worry about the story and the content more. He's got a divining stick or something, I don't know. Wow, he is strong. Aranara and something that flies. I don't know why I keep giving them like super low voices. Maybe that's because the only thing I can do. But this guy's like super buff, so maybe he deserves like a really manly, like, oh, Nara, and something that flies. Whoa.
Yeah, Paimon's Paimon, and Paimon can fly. Oh, and she's Lumine. You must be Arabalika. Speaking of which, you don't seem afraid of us at all.
Golden Nara and has Arapandu's scent.
Well, Arapandu did actually ask us to come.
No malice. If you wanted to harm Arabalika, you would have attacked when the big iron chunk was still moving.
Oh, yeah. That sure would have been what they call hitting an Aranara when they're down. Wait, hold on. We wouldn't do anything like that.
Why not? If Arabalika was your enemy, attacking from both sides is a good tactic. Even animals do it when hunting.
You have a point.
Getting confused, Paimon?
Anyway, we definitely won't hit at Aranara when they're down.
Aranara are friends, after all.
Yeah, that's right. Aranara are our friends. We won't hurt our friends. Why doesn't he seem dissatisfied?
Maybe you didn't leave a good first impression, Paimon. Maybe he's like this to everyone.
How's this possible? How can he look so cute, but have such a horrible temper? Oh right, Arapandi said that Arabalika's Ararakalari is very powerful. He must have used his Ararakalari to defeat that rune guard earlier.
Paimon knows about Ararakalari?
Yeah, of course Paimon knows. It's that thing, that really powerful ability. Wow, Paimon feels like he's looking down on Paimon again.
Let's focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, we're here to help heal the Varuna contraption. We should be able to find a branch and some leaves here too, right? Why doesn't Paimon see them?
What branch? What leaves? They are more like roots.
Really? Is that true? But Arapandu said...
The Varuna contraption gets power from the root system spread throughout fauna.
Oh, that kinda makes sense.
And the roots are underground. The stone and iron chunks here do not belong to Aranara. To go down, we must defeat iron chunks. Iron chunks are very strong, but Golden Nara is also not weak.
Of course, Lumine has defeated countless big iron chunks already.
Oh, then Arabalika wants to see how strong Nara is.
Huh? Why did he burrow underground? Oh, could he have already gone to the rune guard? Lumine, let's follow him.
Oh,
Arabalika's already waiting for us over there. He's too quick.
Golden Nara, show Arabalika your skills. Can I talk to him? Or he's just gonna watch us beat him up. Yeah, he's gonna watch us beat this guy up. Alright. First, we'll shoot him in the eye. And second, we will shoot him in the eye again. Oh wait. Our Kalari is doing a powerful dance.
The insubordination!
Bam! Bam!
Grant us your blessing!
Bam! 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 Ugh. Not bad, but it isn't over yet. Follow Arabalika.
Wow, he dug a hole in the soil again. We must follow him.
Or something to that effect. I wasted all my moves on that one guy. I really wanted to impress Arabalika. Not knowing that there's going to be more to fight. We shouldn't have any problems, though. Oh, it's another one. I'm not going to shoot him in the eye this time.
By royal decree! Do your worst!
Oop.
Propagate!
Wow, Paimon and Nessa are going to be so strong.
Midnight fantastic! Yield!
Yes, almost there. Can Golden Nara keep up?
Of course we can, right, Lumine?
Of course we can, haha. We can, but we don't really want to. We want to take things at our own pace. If our pace lines up with your pace, then all the better. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, Arabalika, this is me charging on my special ability. Can't you see?
Oz, reveal the scatter! Spring forth!
Oops.
You're exposed! Hear my breath! Shadow Raven! Propagate!
Arabalika admits you have some skills.
He praised us.
We can prepare to go on the ground now. Follow me.
Okay, let's follow Arabalika quickly.
We've defeated the big iron chunks. Follow the water. We will go under the ground. Arabalika has not... Arabalika has not been here for a long time. Everything has changed. Maybe there are also big iron chunks under the ground. Arabalika smells iron. Bad smell. Be careful. Now Lumine is strong. No need to fear. But Paimon is like Aranakula. Weak. Be careful. Mushroom might eat you.
Ah! Anyone who looks weak compared to you, okay? We met many Aranara before, but Paimon doesn't think any of them can defeat a rune guard with one blow.
Paimon knows too little about Aranara. Aradasha would defeat a big iron chunk before you could blink. Aradasha's Ararakalari was very powerful. In the past...
In the past? What about now?
Now? Aradasha is not in the now. That's why Arabalika must train even harder. Train Ararakalari.
Paimon wishes she could learn how to use Ararakalari too.
If you could, Paimon, I'd leave every battle to you. Paimon won't be able to learn it. I'll leave every battle to you.
And Paimon would protect Lumine instead.
I'm counting on you, Paimon.
Leave it to Paimon. You can leave everything to Paimon.
Paimon loves to dream. A good thing? A bad thing? Can't tell, but we need to look for a stone device. Water may go away. We cannot go underground otherwise. Aranara can dig into soil, but not water.
Okay, Lumine, let's have a look around.
Ring. What do they want me to do now? Oh, is this what they want? Find a mechanism and activate it. Ew, that's cool. Bum, 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 bum.
Wow, the Riata really is draining away.
Let's go down. Ho-ho.
This is a super deep hole. Is it really okay for us to go down?
Paimon can fly. Why is Paimon scared?
You're right, Paimon just worried about Lumine. Remember, we used to win, blah, blah, blah.
I can't read it in time. I'm so sorry I can't read it in time. It's just way too fast. There's a thing down there. Can I activate it with something up here? Alright. Shoop. Ooh. I'm guessing that will open up when we come out, hopefully. I wonder why that's locked behind some branches though. We won't worry about that for now. Cool. This broken rune guard there. Whoop.
Paimon didn't expect absolutely no one.
We aren't there yet. Much deeper. Keep going.
We need to go even deeper?
Ouch. I'm actually surprised as to how many underground or cave areas there is in Sumeru. Like, pretty much every one of these mountains have, like, an underground area. Yeah, pretty much every single one of these mountains or areas have an underground section as well. Ooh, look at this place. Is this an answer from this world? I guess I can just get that, right? Alright, I need to get rid of another thing in order to delete.
Whoa, why are there so many rune guards here?
This is really lame that it, like, automatically attracts to that. I can only do it, like, as close as possible. Am I gonna fight all of them? Oh yeah, they are highlighted, so I'm gonna fight both of them. I don't have a shield character, so I might get in some trouble. Ruins of Dahri.
They seem broken. They aren't moving at all. Whew, that really gave Paimon a fright back there. So it's just a bunch of rusty iron chunks, eh?
careless Paimon. Vanna is dangerous now. You'll get in trouble.
Arabalika's so strict.
You're just too careless, Paimon.
Is that true? Well, if Paimon's as strict as Arabalika, will Paimon be as strong as him?
Paimon, you should be stricter on yourself and not to others.
Okay, then Paimon will have strict requirements for herself starting tomorrow. Anyway, since the stone branch is here, now we need to...
We need to make the 3 other rocks face it.
He took the words out of my Paimon's mouth. Speaking of which, Arabalika doesn't talk like the other Aranara. He doesn't use metaphors at all.
It's easier to understand, though. It makes him seem less like an Aranara.
Well, what would be more like an Aranara anyway? Oh well, Paimon doesn't get it.
Arapandu thinks a lot. Arabalika doesn't think much. Arabalika only knows how to protect. Arapandu once protected Vanna with Aranara Varuna. They drove away the unknown black mud, healed the Varuna contraption. It has been a long time since Nara Varuna left Vanna. Maybe he won't come to Festival Utsava anymore. Arapandu must know it has been so many years since then. Enough time for a small seed to grow into a towering tree. Nara who leaves Vanna will never return. But Arapandu wants to heal the Varuna contraption again for Vanna, the Festival Utsava, for Nara Varuna.
Paimon gets it.
Arabalika never met Nara Varuna, but his story is remembered by Vanna. Arabalika doesn't think as much as Arapandu. Arabalika only knows that he must become strong to protect Aranara and Vanna. Nara Varuna is no longer here, but Aranara can still heal the Varuna contraption.
Yep, we'll help out too.
Something is wrong with the smell of iron, Nara Lumine, but Arabalika will leave this to you. We'll wait here.
Paimon doesn't know what you sensed, Arabalika, but oh well, Paimon's sure you know more about the forest than us. Anyway, let's start looking around here for the 3 scattered leaves.
Okay. So I'm guessing once we point this, those things will wake up. Is it pointing? Noise. Wakey wakey. No? Okay. Cha! Oh, hiding are we? I cannot do what now? Out of the camera.
Propagate.
Am I gonna fight all of them at once? Oh, that's just a knocked over lamp. Okay. I actually don't think I'll be able to take all of them at once. Unless I switch someone out. And, excuse me? That is not pointing at that. It's pointing in this direction here. But whatever, we'll take what we can get. But anyways, yeah, I don't think, I think if they all start spinning and stuff, they would wreck my team really quickly. Since I don't have a shield character as well to kind of mitigate some of the damage.
We're back, huh?
Oh, we gotta kill these guys as quick as possible.
By royal decree. Grant us your blessing. Pin them down. Wings of darkness.
We got one. We got one. Yeah, we can take him now.
No rest for the wicked.
Oops, you went the wrong way.
Flee.
Whoa! Yeah, got his leg.
Come on out. I summon the propagate.
We got 2 of them. Wasn't there one more? Oh, that guy didn't awake. Only the 2 big boys woke up.
Phew, that was scary. It's a good thing that Arabalika helped out.
Arabalika told you so. Paimon is careless. We'll get in trouble.
Alright, Paimon's got it.
Ruin guards are here to do their jobs too, you know.
Yeah, guards should be guarding something against trespassers. After all, we're outsiders to them.
Nara, Lumine, and Paimon are outsiders to Vana, not Arabalika. The huge iron chunks is making no sense. Arabalika will teach it sense.
Whoa, Paimon will become more sensible in the future.
I'll hold you to your word, Paimon.
Of course, tomorrow. No, starting from now.
Only Aranara can awaken the stones here. Leave it the rest to Arabalika, Nara, Lumine, and Paimon.
Ooh. They were one step closer to healing Varuna contraption. Once it is healed, there won't be so many spores in Apon Woods anymore. Just thinking about it makes Paimon's nose itch.
The Varuna contraption will purify rainwater. There will not be black rain or so many spores. But there should still be mushrooms. Be careful, Paimon. You might get eaten by them, like Ararakalari.
Yes, Paimon will be careful.
Arabalika no longer needed here. Arabalika returned to the rest stop to look for Arapandu. Nara, Lumine, and Paimon, will you return with Arabalika? Let's go together. Yes, it is dangerous in Vana. Traveling together is safer. Be careful, Nara, Lumine, and Paimon. Don't be careless. Many Muhukunda watch, or may Muhukunda watch over you. You follow Arabalika back to the rest stop. Nice, another thing completed. There were a lot of bad guys at the Yasnam monument, but Ararakula has returned. Good. Then wait, that is Arabalika, right? The golden. Oh, I forgot what voice I keep forgetting what voices I give these people. The golden Nara evaded the bad guys with Ararakula and cleaned the memory of Stone up. Once the Varuna contraption is healed, the nursery flowers will be brought back. Aranara won't forget. All that's left now is Arakundi in the Grove of Dreams. When Arakundi returns, we can go get rid of the bad bugs gnawing at the roots of the Varuna contraption. Sure, whatever, those are the voices now. And it might change again in the future. Yeah, we'll do this one as well. And hopefully this ends it. Unless there's like a wrapping up one that comes after, like we like did the 3 areas or something, and then we return here to like do one last step. If that's the case, then I'll probably split this last step in a separate video. I don't want to like make these videos too long. So yeah, let's do this one. Slumbering Roots. Head to the Grove of Dreams to find Arakunti. Arakunti has headed to the Grove of Dreams, where a way to enter dreams is said to reside. However, the twisting roots of the great tree makes finding Aranara or anything else there really a taxing task, and then some. Alright. Oh, it's only like right here. Let's just run in that direction for a little bit. I'm pretty sure it rained here every time I came here, so I wonder if that's just a part of the story. And that it would become sunny again once we clean this place up.
As you wish, me.
Yield.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, it's sunny here.
Hear my prayer.
I really hate that Lumine's attack doesn't have a lot of verticality to it. So when these things float up slightly, you like miss. It's same with Kale's elemental skill as well. Like if there's like a slightly difference in elevation, Kale's boomerang will like miss, like pretty much 100% of the time. No!
This should be the Grove of Trees. Let's look for Arakunti.
Oop. That's not what I wanted. Wait, is this what I want? Is this what I want? I don't think this is what I want. Is it? Is this what I want?
Look! The one over there is probably Aranara. Should we go help him? Hey, are you Arakunti? Oh, where did he run away to? Oh yeah, Arapundu said Arakunti hit himself. He doesn't need to play the blah. Let's try. When he hears the flute music, he should know we're friends of the Aranara.
I accidentally fell into this hole, and I'm a little glad that I did now. Otherwise, the alternative would be me like wandering this area, going like, where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to play a song of some kind? Well, that would mean I need to pull out an instrument. Shoot. Talk to Arakunti.
Oh, we finally found you. You're Arakunti, aren't you?
One might not be.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Because one might be a tree, or rain, or a dream of Vanna, or the strings of a musical instrument.
Paimon didn't understand a word of that. Of what he just said. Did you, Lumine?
I can probably guess.
Amazing! So what does his words mean?
He said that he can transform into many other things.
Really? Don't you pull Paimon's leg, Lumine.
Why are the golden Nara and the small flying thing here to find Arakunti?
Paimon's not some small flying thing. Wait, Paimon actually is a flying... anyway, Paimon's Paimon. Your golden Nara also has a name, and that's Lumine. Arapundu told us that you're in the Grove of Dreams, and he sent us to check up on you.
You can tell Arapandu that Arakunti is fine, the Grove of Dreams is fine, and the Moist Dreams are also fine. The Moist Dreams? That sounds, kinda dirty.
Okay, Lumine, let's head back and talk to Arapandu. Or maybe not. We came here to heal the Varuna contraption. That was close. Paimon was almost led by the nose.
The tree here is just like blocking our characters, I guess. You can tell Arapandu that Arakunti doesn't want to lead Paimon by the nose. Arapandu probably doesn't want to know that.
Paimon doesn't want to either. What on earth is going on with this Aranara?
I recall Arapandu saying...
He said, Arakunti's more distant from Nara. Does that mean Arakunti doesn't know how to communicate with people?
Actually, we're the one who don't know how to communicate with Aranara.
Oh, that's right. We're the one who should try to follow the local customs and learn how to communicate with them. But now that you mention it, how do Aranara communicate anyway?
What do you think, small flying thing? Well, how about we start from using metaphors? We start from using metaphors? How about we start by using metaphors, right? What do you think, small flying thing?
If the golden Nara doesn't know, what would the small flying thing know? Why don't we just ask the amazing Arakunti? Can you tell us exactly how Aranara communicate with each other? We really want to learn.
Why do you want to learn? Nara is Nara, Paimon is Paimon, and Aranara is Aranara. Ah, Arakunti sees. Paimon also wants to turn into a seed and be buried in the soil?
No, not at all.
Does the golden Nara want to become a seed? If it's possible, sure. What? No thanks. Too bad. Seeds are nice.
We've almost forgotten what we came for. It's for Festival Utsava. We need to heal the Varuna contraption for Festival Utsava so that the weather will return to normal and there will be no more of those nasty spores.
Paimon is right. It's for the sake of the Festival Utsava and for the sake of the center of the blue earth. A humid grove of dreams is good, but the spores are bad. The mushrooms that can run are bad too. There is also too much rain, so the mushrooms have become difficult to cook.
Hey, see? You can be clear after all.
We are going to heal the Varuna contraption. Come with Arakunti, Lumine, and Paimon. Find the branch with Arakunti. Okay. Ooh, there's alligators here. So how to go up? Is that what they want? Hold on, I've been here before. Oh yeah, I've been here just like specifically to look for these things. To ascend Kale. Bad mushrooms.
Odds revealed. Do your worst.
I kind of hate that they like float away from you. And then they get blasted away too. It's really annoying about the whole like combat system that we have in this game. No, don't fly away. I done goofed. Oh, what? There's missiles flying at me. Why is that? Did I wake up one of the robots? Wait, what's the arrow pointing at? That thing? Alright, we'll fight them too. Bring it on.
Scatter. Flee. Springboard.
Ah, get out of there. Owie, 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 ow, ow, ow.
We shall prevail. Do your worst.
Midnight Venta.
Propagate.
Ah, satisfaction. I kind of hate that they force you to like use electro on these things to actually get anything out of them. I kind of wish they're just placed there for like convenience. But no, it's inconvenient to activate them for it to become convenient. I have to go higher? How? Oh, there it is. Oh, very nice. The roots of a big tree, excellent. A wet breathing can be heard. A drowsy tune.
Huh? Paimon still can't understand what you're saying, Arakunti. But whatever. Speaking of which, Paimon didn't think this place would be so large on the inside. Guess this is what they mean when they say, more than meets the eye, huh? Also, is it just Paimon, or does this place feel very different from other places? Are we going to look for the leaves that feed energy to the Varuna contraption in a place like this?
It's here, but it's not here. One can hear its voice, smell its breath, see its veins, but Paimon can't find it.
Huh? What was that about?
If Paimon can't find it, then what about me? The golden aura can see the melody, like the cool breeze of night, the sudden fall of a raindrop, the thousand dream fragments of a lake's broken surface. Well, that sure sounds impressive.
As expected of Lumine. Hehe. Wait, you're stealing Paimon's line, Lumine.
Nara Lumine turning into Paimon. It's even scarier than dancing with mushrooms within Marana. Can't imagine that.
That's why this kind of thing won't happen. Best that it never does. And Arakunti, can't you be more clear? Where in the world are we going to find the leaves of the Varuna contraption?
In dreams.
Wait, Then why didn't you just say so in the first place?
Because you didn't ask where in the first place.
Huh? Paimon thinks that the Aranara ray of communicating has hit her all of a sudden. Arakunti, can you tell us where each of these, where each of the 3 leaves we're looking for is located?
Yes.
Wow, so you really only answer questions that are asked directly, huh? Okay, so where are these 3 locations?
Over here, over there, and on the other side.
Uh-huh. Wait, you're not describing anything.
And Paimon is defeated.
Hey, Paimon's defeat is your defeat. They're the same thing. Arakunti's word can't be counted on. So how are we supposed to find those 3 locations?
The Varuna contraption was made by the most remarkable Aranara, so the links between the branches and the leaves are invisible yet visible. Lumine can see Aranara, and if you can see the traces of Aranara, you can find your way.
Paimon can't believe she understood that.
We'll find it if we follow the trails of Aranara, right?
Oh, come on, at least give Paimon the chance to answer this time, would you? Speaking of which, our pundits did say, didn't we learn some Aranara music before? We just need to play the music so we can enter the dream.
Okay, do we want to enter the dream here, or do we want to find like the thing we want to enter the dream with? So is that one? We'll go there and see what happens. Wait, Bongyao me. Oh, there we go. Alright. Enter the dreamscape. Marp. We have entered the dreamscape. Ah, ooh. What are these things? Rotate. Are you pointing at it? It looks like you're pointing at it, so we should be good. I wonder if this counts as another place altogether. What is that sound? The sound is creeping me out. It does count as the same place since that puzzle there is solved. So we should be good. Acha!
Scatter!
Nothing? Darn. But it's pointing this way. I'm covered. But it's pointing this way. Maybe a little lower? Oh, there it is. Ha! Ha ha ha! I should just really take a look at where things are. Alright. Joop. I think that should be good. That looks like it's good. Boing. Ah, okay, the last one isn't too bad. And it doesn't seem like there's any enemies to fight, which is very convenient. I'll go here, hopefully I can reach it. There's a lot of crystal flies here. But unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, I feel like I have a good amount of them, so there's no need for me to go out of my way to get them.
Okay, they should do it.
Okay.
But Arakunti isn't in the dream. Let's exit the dream and blah 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 blah. Boobity 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 boobity.
So do I have to go back to that thing to exit the dream then? You see like those things, the moss underneath there, like blinking at you. We must exit the dream. Barp. Ooey 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 ooah. Oh no. I done goofed. How do I get up there without having to climb? I think climbing is probably the most annoying mode of transportation in this game. We're back. Arakunti heard you, the whimpers that have turned into a gentle tune, but to merge it into the great flow of sound, we still need
your help, Arakunti. Hehe, Paimon will be counting on you.
Arakunti knows. Do your dance. Ring.
Oh, then there shouldn't be any problems now, right? Paimon hopes we can heal the Varuna contraption soon, or Apeout Woods will be full of spores. Just thinking about it makes Paimon... Achoo! Paimon can't believe that you, Aranara, have no reaction to spores. How are you not affected at all?
Aranara are not unaffected. Aranara just cook mushrooms, but spores are too small and too many to catch. When the Varuna contraption wasn't broken, Vanna didn't have so many mushrooms, so healing the Varuna contraption could make everything better, except Marana.
Things will surely get better. Yeah, we'll help too.
Yeah, we will find a way to deal with the Marana too. Is Nara Lumine Nara Varuna?
Huh? Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
Arapandu said that Nara Varuna was a golden, brave Nara. Together with Aranara, he healed the Varuna contraption, drove away the black rain and mud, and brought back the sun and the moon. Nara Lumine has also helped Aranara to heal the Varuna contraption, and you're a golden and brave Nara, right?
But isn't Nara Varuna someone from a long time ago?
Did Nara Varuna not return to Vanna? Is Nara Lumine a completely different Nara? Can different Nara have similar melodies? Perhaps, I don't know. Arakunti have not met Nara Varuna, but Arapandu has talked a lot about him. His melody must be the same as Nara Lumine's. Listening to it will surely bring happiness.
Yeah, Paimon's always happy when she's with Lumine. If Lumine leaves, Paimon one day, like Nara Varuna left the forest... ...
So they're hinting at that Nara Varuna is our brother from a while ago who has helped this area, right? So if that's the case, if the main character, like if I chose the male traveler instead, if I chose Ether instead, will they be referring to Nara Varuna as a she then? Because then if that's the case, then it's like a dead giveaway for those who like kind of pay attention to both versions of the game. Whereas if they always reference him as a he, then there's still like that mystery that maybe like gender and stuff is a little communicated and mistranslated by the Aranara, but it still can be hinting at the other sibling in that case. I guess to be inclusive, they should have used the word they, like that pronoun. But this is a Chinese company. English is not their primary language, and like the nuances of the political situation and the political correctness of certain pronouns might not have translated well from Chinese to English or Japanese to English, depending on what they initially write this game in, which language they write this game in. But yeah, I wonder. I wonder if there's like a version of like a Crazy E Games similar channel out there, but it's playing the game in like as the male traveler instead. Maybe I can watch some of that person's video and see if when they get to this section of the game, it'll like to see what pronoun they use to describe Nara Varuna. Arapandu must be waiting for us at the rest stop. Returning with Arakundi, Nara Lumine. Let's go. Right.
Right, let's head back.
Well, that was easy, huh? You follow Arakundi back to the rest stop.
Ring. We've gone to the place our opponent mentioned. We were able to get close to blah blah blah. And the pillar of the flowing backwards. We'll go. How we're gonna go do next?
Okay. Oop. I don't know what just happened. I must have activated the next quest by accident. Nara, Lumine, and Paimon, thank you for helping Aranara. Arapandu senses that the branches blocking the stream in various places have been removed.
Oh, so we can go and heal the Varuna contraption now, right?
Soon, but not yet. The root system is deep underground, and the entrance is in the center of the Varunastra.
The Varunastra? You mentioned that before, haven't you, Arapandu?
It's a manifestation of the power of the Varuna contraption. When it displays its power, it will be taller than the tallest tree in Vana. Nara, Lumine, and Paimon saw it before.
Do you mean that place from which water jets occasionally? Are we seriously going through the center of that thing?
That doesn't look like an entrance. We can't get in. There's no way to get in.
Hey! What if it activates just as we go in? The water jet is so high and it looks really powerful too. Paimon can't figure out how we're going to get into its center.
Guess we can only get in from above. So we're taking this thing head on then. Maybe we can dig a tunnel to it from the side. From above.
Well, Paimon can fly, but you sure can't.
Arabalika was like the really manly voice I gave him. Like, why? We could just make it stop.
It can't stop?
It couldn't before, but thanks to Nara, Lumine, and Paimon's help, the power of the Varuna contraption has been partially restored. Now Aranara can make it stop.
Wow, we did such an amazing thing by coincidence.
Paimon's amazing. Well, it's not much of a coincidence. Paimon's amazing.
You're amazing too, hehe. We're both amazing.
Nara, Lumine, Paimon, let's go together. The green branches have bloomed. It's almost time to bear fruit. Ring, a prayer for rain on the fecund land. Head to... I guess this is the last part of this. I think I'm gonna save this for the next one, even if it's like only like 20 minutes long. That's probably a good video, especially since these are just world quests too. I don't mind them being on the shorter side. But for like our Archon quests and stuff, I'm mainly aiming for like 45 minutes to an hour. But these ones, I don't really care if they're like really short. So yeah, I'm gonna save this for the next video, which I hope I'll see you there.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
Oh yes, official, of course. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the silly Aranara voices that I keep giving them. I hope to see you in the next one. Subscribe for more Crazy E Game stuff. And goodbye.